Hello everybody and welcome back to Games for Dads, and it's time for another Cards to the Universe and Everything deck review. This is a super cool deck. It is the Indigo Milk Cap League deck and I love this. I've been using it for a few days now and it is so much fun. So let's go and have a look at the deck. The deck is on the left. We're going to go through it. There's a couple of slightly different variations, and I'm going to tell you what the different variations of this deck are, but they're all pretty much the same. First card up then is Liberty Bell. I featured that a few weeks ago. Really cool card. 7 for 76 on the play game, plus 12 power for 12 turns. This is Indigo lock points per turn deck with some really cool cards. Cartwheel Galaxy, for sure we're going to lose a couple of rounds. So on the play, for every round you've lost this game, this card gains plus 100 power this turn, and your other cards in hand lose -7 until played. Anubis, have to have that one. 3 for 20, gain 20 permanently on the return. One of the power cards, Identity Theft, really good this week when everybody's playing all these big boxing decks. 8 for 68 on the play, for every legendary card in your opponent's deck up to a maximum of 10. Your cards in hand gain +4 this turn. I've been getting pretty much 40, 40, 40 every time. Lich, really cool card. 6 for 67 on the draw. If you're trailing by 50 or more, gain +10 permanently. Bit of pot luck on that one. On the play, if you've lost at least one round, which I'm sure we will this game, then gain +10 power permanently. And on the return, if you lost a turn, gain +10 power permanently. So potentially you can get up to 30 permanent power every time you play Lich. House on Haunted Hill, really cool card. 759 epic limited. On the start, your opponent's cards in hand lose -7 this turn, which is nice, but I play it straight away normally. On the return, your opponent loses -12 power permanently. Really good. Making the most of the Norse mythology arena this week, and this is a cool card. 3 for 31, Hela. On the play, if you've lost 2 rounds this game, your cards in hand gain +55 this turn. Really good. Diamonds, 5 for 12. On the return, gain +12 permanently. Super duper. Helen Keller, 657. On the play, if you've lost 1 round this game, gain 15 permanently. Super duper. So this is the card. The next one is a few different variations. So if you look at the deck on the left, I've got Praying Mantis in it. Sometimes I go with the Snow Queen, but the Snow Queen, quite difficult to get the rotation exactly right. So you can either go with Praying Mantis and make use of that Bugs Arena this week, or another good option is Siamese, that little cute cat. That is a points per turn card. But like I said, at the moment I've got the Snow Queen, but I'm going to swap it around in a bit. And maybe put in that Praying Mantis from that screen grab. So on the play, if it's the last turn of a round, gain +10 power permanently and give your opponent -10 permanently. Francis Crick, 6 for 35. On the draw, lose -1 energy and gain 16 permanently. No worries with that energy this week. Winchester Rifle, on the return, gain +10 permanently. And here we go, one of the cards we want to try and lock up. Common Spotted Couscous, 1 for 6. On the start, gain +4 permanently, so the start of every single turn. And on the play, so if you do play it, you will lose -26 power permanently. But like I said, he is a start card. You want to hold him, and when we use that amazing Indigo Milk Cup, hopefully we will lock him up. The Boy Who Cried Wolf, a great card. 7 for 20, really evil actually. Play on the play, if you've played The Boy Who Cried Wolf this game, this card gains +50 permanently. Very nice. And your opponent loses -100 power this turn. He will be very useful in this deck. Diamond Tetra, on the return, gain +10 permanently. I just wish there was a couple more gain power permanently cards with just a few more points than 10. Maybe 15 would be nice, or something like that. Comb, whoops, excuse me, Comb Sea Star, come back. Where did you go? Not the Common Spotted Couscous or the Boy Who Cried Wolf. Diamond Tetra, and there we go, Comb Sea Star. And the start, your opponent loses -3 power permanently. 5 for 50, really cool. So that's the second card, along with Common Spotted Couscous, that we're going to use that amazing Indigo Milk Cup to lock up, and lock up hopefully one of our opponent's cards permanently for the whole game. Really cool. Talking of Indigo Milk Cap, here we go. On the draw, gain 25 power until this is returned to your deck, which is quite nice. But here we go. On the return, if it's on or before round 2, turn 2, a random card in both players' hand locks permanently. And if it's after round 2, turn 2, a random card in both players' hand locks this round. So ideally, you can play him right at the end of round 3, or turn 1, no, round 1, turn 3, and be holding Common Spotted Couscous and Comb Sea Star, and you're then in the perfect position because you don't mind either of those cards being locked up, and then that means you will get Indigo Milk Cup at the start of round 3, so you can lock up another one of your opponent's cards for that round. Awesome. And then the last card, Tungsten. Again, this is a good one. Gain 14 and lose 1 energy permanently. Like I said, I don't mind that energy. So let's just go and quickly swap that card. Where is it that we want to do? The Snow Queen. Yeah, Snow Queen is my preferred option. Let's have a quick look just to see if there is anything better. So let's go to power on power per turn. And ability, duration, permanent. We only want permanent one. And target is us. So let's have a look at all the cards that give permanent points. Let's flick through these quickly. Most of these aren't much good. A moon, gain 6, lose 6. No, not going. Gridiron's not too bad. Gain 6 is this round. And if you won this turn, gain 7 permanently. No, I don't like that one. Long John Silver. Fountain of Youth. No. Art Deco's no good. Cepheus. No, definitely not. Peter Paul Rubens, but it's only 8. He would be a good option if you're worried about the rotation. Joan Morrow. No. Let's keep going. Let's see if there's any more. Another option could be the 5 of Pentacles, but I prefer to go with more points per turn. Okay, let's keep going. See if there's any more. No, there's the Snow Queen. Virginia Woolf, you've got to play her on her own. That's no good. That's no good. Let's keep going. Ghost Shark. No. Any boats? Gain 3 permanently on USS Texas. That's no good. And KBC Void. There's no card played there. Well, that's no good in the center slot. A couple of space ones here. There is one fusion one. There we go. The Fail of Nebula is not a bad option. Again, that is one. If you don't have a couple of those, you could easily swap Winchester Rifle or Diamond Tetra for that one. No problem. Blue Morph Butterfly. Yeah, the Veil Nebula, that one was. So definitely you can put that one in. Clouded Leopards, not much good this week. We don't need the energy. So there's Siamese. Gain 12 this round and gain 6 permanently. So you can put that one in. Or you can go with a Praying Mantis. But let's have a quick look just to make sure there is nothing else available. Dark Watches. Any history ones? Iron Maiden. Shinigami! Not what we need for this deck. Joanna Castle. No. No. Martin Luther King. What a great card that is. Machu Picchu is a good one, but it's only +8. Amelia Earhart's only +8. Hula Hoop. Swiss Army. Opponent's random card cost +1 permanent. No, that's no good. +2 permanently. Titanium. If you're losing the round, no, we don't want to be doing that one. Towards the end of the game, we should be winning. Light Emitting Diode's not bad, as is Avencia, but I think it's better to keep them out of this deck. And Calculus on the return, gain 5 permanently. Yeah, they just need one more. What's that? Train one. Flying Scotsman. For every round completed this game, gain +30 this turn. This card costs +1 permanently. Not really going to help us out. So I think either Siamese, Praying Mantis, or if you fancy being a little bit cool, go with what did I have before? Siamese. Okay, so let's go and see if we can get a game, and I'm going to show you how cool this Indigo Milk Cap League deck is. We are playing Farm for Glory. I just played Farm for Glory literally before I started recording this and killed him with this same deck. Oh, he's back for more. Oh no, Farm for Glory. Oh well, we will take the shield. Yeah, if you wonder what happened there, is I literally just played him about 4 or 5 minutes ago with this same deck, and he had that same deck and we won. Okay, let's see if we can find another player. This will be good. But yeah, this is a points per turn. The whole point here is to lock up one of your cards and then try and get the rotation so you can win round 3 with all your big hitting cards. Your big hitting cards are Cartwheel Galaxy, because you will get that 200 buff by then. Hela is a high hitting card. The Boy Who Cried Wolf and Identity there. So you got 4 mega cards. Okay, we are playing Electro Gamer 101, is that? Okay, let's go. So the good news is we've got Spotted Couscous. Let's see if Praying Mantis helps us out. Like I said, this is the deck with Praying Mantis in. We'll give you the deck code very shortly. So we've already started to build up our points per turn. That's in that pink circle. We've got 44. Okay, we do need to keep an eye out for Indigo Milk Cap and also Comb Sea Star. Those are the two. As soon as we get those 2 cards, then we are good to go. To push the button, so to speak. 198. It's not a bad score. Unfortunately, Praying Mantis, we were not losing. We had him right at the beginning. That was a shame. It would have been nice if it had come out then. That would have locked up a couple of his cards. Okay, now we have 2 of our start cards. So all we need now is Indigo Milk Cup. Unfortunately, we didn't get him for the end of round 1. Never mind. We've still got 60% chance to get it. So that deck code is 7LARSQ. 7LARSQ. Thank you for that. Okay, so we are 169 behind. Don't panic. You probably normally lose the first 2 rounds. If you are playing a big boxing deck, sometimes you might struggle a little bit and you do need to get your rotation. But against pretty much everything else, including these Life on Land decks, this deck is awesome. So now we can play Helen Keller because we've lost a round, Liberty Bell and our Indigo Milk Cup, and we got 2 at 7-4. That's a great score already. So we're definitely going to lock up one of his cards. He's already got 1 locked up. I wonder what that is. I didn't pay attention really. Hello Electro Gamer, are you there? He's thinking here. What's he thinking about? So we've already got 116 points in our little circle and he's on minus 18. We will lose some by playing Indigo. Oh, that's quite close. He's playing at Frogs. Frogs are pretty strong this week. That is a great deck. Still can't remember what card that will be locked up, but we have just locked it up permanently. That is awesome. Okay, so now we can just go. Let's get the Boy Who Cried Wolf circulated round. Excuse me. Francis Crick and Diamond. So really you've only got 3 cards to play, but it doesn't matter. We want to hope that we don't get any of our big hitting cards, because sometimes I just skip a couple of cards to make sure I get all those big cards on round 3. You do need to try and get them on round 3. So we are in perfect position because Lich is going to give us some points. We want to lose this round. And we're going to put some more points in our circle. And according to my reckoning, we've only played the Boy Who Cries Wolf, haven't we? I think so. Or have we? I can't remember. No, we didn't, did we? I'm losing my memory. But anyhow, we've definitely got Identity and Cartwheel. So we are in for a big round 3, which is what we need. And then we should be on autopilot. We've already got 191 and he's on minus 24, I think that was. So we've already got a 200 point advantage. So there is her. We've lost 2 rounds. So she is going to give us a nice 150 buff. There we go. 50 on each card. 406. It's looking good. Looking good. These frogs are very strong, but I think we are going to be okay because we've definitely got Identity Theft and Cartwheel coming up. Absolutely 100% they are coming. I hope. Let's see. There we go. Cartwheel and Identity Theft. We were 61 in the lead. So Praying Mantis again, not much use, but he will come in useful at the last round in that bug arena. Sometimes you get lucky with it, sometimes you don't. 5, 4, 3. Ooh, and that buff from Identity. Only 28. Wow, one of the lowest, but 6, 1, 2. That puts us nice and comfortably in the lead. Have we got anything big coming round? Liberty Bell, I believe, is probably coming. And the reason I like Liberty Bell is because it's quite a big scoring card as well. Look, 7 for 76. And there we go, the House on a Haunted Hill. That is good. So yeah, Liberty Bell kind of gives you the best of both worlds. Big hitting card. And it also gives you that 10 for 12 turns. Oh, that was quite close actually, but we got there in the end. Quite comfortably. 100, maybe 200 point win. 174. So he's now on minus 45 and we are on plus 248. And you can just see now that you've got that massive advantage right at the beginning, and Indigo exactly where we want him. We're going to lock up another one of his cards, hopefully, as long as we don't hit the one that's already locked up. So let's get Indigo. The boy is going to be minus 100 for him. He's now on minus 140. We got 384. He is just behind, but again, more points on the board for us there from Diamond. That's going to put us up to 264, and he's got 2 cards locked up now, so come on. And this is going to be all points on the board, but then we've got some big cards coming for the final turn. I think we might be okay. Frogs are good. Let's see how powerful he can get. 370. Oh, that was quite close. Very close. But we are still in the lead, and here we go. I think we should have Ella. Was it? Oh no, have we just used it? I'm not sure. Let's wait and see. I've forgotten my rotation. Yeah, it was Ella. That's going to help. 150 from that beautiful lady. Lich is going to give us a few more points. And the Winchester rifle. This is going to be a big score. 600. 600 and the 15 we're in front. And he's on minus 54, don't forget. Oh, quite comfortable there. We are now 2-2. And here we go. We are up to 332. There's a few more points to go on there. What have we got to go on there? And we have got Cartwheel and Identity Theft to come on this final round. Absolutely amazing. Really good deck, this one. There we go. Cartwheel and Identity. Matched up with the Diamond Tetra. We are on 346. This is a nice score. 640. Oh, come on. He's doing well. That's 715. He got 498. That extra couple of 100 points is going to be well needed, I think. 217 in the lead, plus the 386 in the bank. We are a long way ahead. He's on minus 57. Praying Mantis going to get that arena buff now. That's going to be nice. So he does help a little bit. But maybe Siamese, that little cat, is maybe the better option. But 619, I'm happy with that. Oh, this is quite close. 604, he's going to be over 600. 621, we're still about 180 points in front. What have we got? The Boy Who Cried Wolf, I do believe. Is it the Boy Who Cried Wolf coming next? I think so. Let's have a look. Yeah, the Boy Who Cried Wolf with Helen and Diamond should just about be enough. We're going to take another 100 off his score. So he'll be on minus 175. We're on plus 389. So 563. He needs like 700. Ooh, he got very close, but not close enough with his amazing frog deck. Good game, Electro Gamer. I do like your deck a lot. Really, really cool. Anyhow, guys, that is my Indigo Milk Cap points per turn deck. I hope you liked it. It's a lot of fun this week, especially going up against some of those space decks, because you can really cause some mayhem. Anyhow, thanks for watching. We will all be back very soon. In the meantime, take care. Bye.